Okay, Raw just went off the air, and this is a little review of pretty much what went down. A decent Raw, actually, compared to the past couple weeks. I was fairly impressed from, I guess the past 2 weeks were so bad it couldn't be that hard to really impress a person watching this week, or Raw in general, honestly. So the show opened out with Big Show pretty much explaining his actions. It was whatever, you can't really expect much out of the Big Show. But what came later on with Daniel Bryan and Punk, the tag team match with Ziggler and Swagger versus R-Truth and Kofi, that was good. Miz and Christian was alright. You got Randy Orton in there at the end just so people are happy. Cena wasn't on the show. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. But I think what a lot of people are talking about is the main event. Brodus Clay, who has been your average mid-carder squashing guys left and right, guys like Heath Slater, JTG, Jinder Mahal, who else? Heath Slater, I think I said that. You had Miz, Ziggler, Swagger. I think he faced all guys who were like the bottom two mid-card level. He beat them. 22 weeks. They did not fail to mention that Brodus Clay hasn't went 22 weeks without being defeated. Is now facing the unstoppable giant who has an ironclad contract, who can do whatever he wants and doesn't have to worry about putting smiles on people's faces. So this match has been kind of building up all night. Cole, King, or whatever. Match happens, match doesn't even start. Big Show throws a little Doink the Clown has talent while you don't, and I laughed. That was funny. It's kind of true also. It opened out with a spear. Now I was tweeting throughout the whole show, and I thought the spear, Big Show was running, which a normal person is walking to the ring. He was marching. He was like Godzilla, just boom, boom, boom. Clay could have easily moved to the left, and Show would have hit the apron, but he stands there, and he gets pounced, and he just falls, and it was all downhill from there. Big Show just threw him into the barricade. He punched him. He hit him. He broke the table with his foot, and then used the end piece and just smashed his back. And then Kofi came out, Show caught him, threw him into R-Truth, and they were down for literally 2 to 3 minutes just from that one hit. And then Kofi gets up, and to his displeasure, gets thrown into the table in the corner. It was brutal. You could tell that one hurt. And then Truth was he got thrown into the steps, and into the ropes. Compared to what Kofi got, Truth got it really good. He just had, I guess, whatever. And Big Show finished things off with a knockout punch, and Clay just laid there. Kofi was laying there. Truth was laying there, and it showed Big Show's dominance. And they're kind of trying to really push that Big Show. 2012 is still dangerous as he was back in '98 when he first debuted. Big Show was stare. There's a nice shot of Big Show, and there was a Big Show as a giant sellout, and that's kind of how they ended the show. And he goes up. Laurinaitis comes out, raises his hand, end of the show. And for the most part, it was an enjoyable show. It wasn't I'm not going to bash it that much because it was better than the past couple weeks, and that's all you can hope for is improvements in the show, because this is the #1 wrestling show in the world, pretty much. Monday Night Raw. And next week Cena's back, so should be some interesting stuff. And another thing, the crowd was hot all night. I was surprised that they love Cena, and New Orleans is a place that is. You saw the guy in the front row with the "We Hate Cena" shirt, but for the most part, people were impressed by Cena. And what can you do? Cena wasn't there tonight. I'm sure he's in the dark match, but that's all. There's my little Raw recap, about 4 minutes long, and I'll see you guys in the next video.